Hi everybody, Jackie Grant here. So I wanted to do a quick video on stress eating and managing stress with all the Christmas parties that are about to happen. I mean, it's crazy, it's November, but we've already basically got December planned. And how you can manage your food during these times. So a couple of little tips. I encourage you, with all the events and craziness and busyness that's happening around now, is to take some time to stop and plan. Look at your diary, whether it be in your phone, your paper diary, the diary on your computer, wherever it is. Stop, take a moment to plan out, knowing where you're going to be, when, why and how. And from there, plan your meals. So if you're going to a Christmas party or a celebration, then give yourself permission to eat whatever you like at that time. I know we're consciously attempting to release weight and minimize high fat, high sugar, high salt, those kind of things, but it is a festive time. And one of the things that causes more stress is when you go out and you say, oh, I better not eat that because that's high in calories, and I better not eat this, and by the time you've got through the menu, there's really nothing much on there but maybe a garden salad. And you might love garden salad, but let's face it, garden salad gets boring if you're having it every single day. So give yourself permission to say, I will choose whatever I like that's on the menu, and I'm going to enjoy it, and I'm going to mindfully eat. What do I mean by mindfully eating? What I mean is stop and take your time with your food. Now, the days that you're not going out, the days that are not partying, that are considered normal days, then choose those days to be really conscious of what you are eating and making very strong nutritional choices in those days. Choose your salads, choose your vegetables, choose those nutritional foods that are going to build you up, and leave the high fat, high sugar, high calorie foods to the side for those times when you are out. Now, if you're going out 3 times in the week, then you will learn to modify your food choices. So by giving yourself permission to eat whatever it is that you want when you're out, when you're celebrating with other people, you will find over some time that you naturally go for the nutritional food. And you'll find that you'll look at the cake and you'll be having such a good time that you might not even have the cake. But if you have a piece of cake and 2 pieces of it, then know that for the next day after that, you're going to cut it back a bit, because it's about balance. It's about taking the time to celebrate you, to relax, so keep your breathing going, and making choices that work for you and your body, that fit in with your schedule. Now, it's important also to every day take 5 minutes to relax for yourself. 5 minutes just to sit back and say, oh, I'm breathing deeply and I'm so grateful for where I'm at and what's happening. Learn to trust yourself. Now, if you're struggling with all of this and it's all a bit much, and you've had bariatric surgery, so weight loss surgery, and you're relatively new to bariatric surgery and we're heading into these festive parties and celebrations, a tip to handle those is two tips, so you can have a choice. If you've had weight loss surgery and you're going out celebrating with other people, you can really word yourself up with, I'm okay with having the entree size, because that is your now normal size. Is entree size is your normal size, and get really comfortable with that, and remind yourself that you don't need to explain why you're choosing this amount of food. The challenges will be that you're used to eating more with your friends and they're used to seeing you eat more. So that can be a challenge, all right? The other way around it is to eat before you go out so that you can focus on having a little bit of a drink. You can focus on the conversation, and you can focus on being present with the people that you're with. I tend to, being post-bariatric and 3 years down the track, I tend to pace my food. So if I know that when I'm going out, I'm not going to eat until 7:30, I know my body's starting to say, if I don't eat before then, I'm not going to be able to eat then. So I might have a few nuts before I go. So a couple of almonds, 2 or 3 almonds, and then I will go out, and then I will pace between drinking and eating, because post-bariatric, there's that 30-minute rule. So take your time, whatever it is that you're doing and you're eating, give yourself permission to enjoy the food and take the stress off yourself. Know what your stresses are and do whatever you can to minimize them, because in a heightened state of stress, you will not release weight. You will hold on to it. You may drop a little bit, but you're holding on to fat. The body holds on to fat stores during stress, and you can go into adrenal fatigue if you're not careful. If you'd like more support on this, if you're really ready to let go of the excess weight, let go of the stress, and learn how to manage things in a different way, then reach out, because I have my Making It Happen 12-week program. I have my Success 28 program. Both are online, but the Making It Happen, you get me, you get strategy sessions. And it's amazing content, and there are no other programs out there. And coming up in the next 2 weeks is the launch, the official launch of the Bariatric Success program, so that's specifically for people that have had bariatric surgery. And just to recap a little bit in the sense of exciting news, I am launching my next book, Life Beyond Obesity. It's my story of how I let go of 105 kilos and am loving life, challenges and all, loving it. So that's coming out next week. Super excited about that. I'm going to cut the video off here. If you've hung in with me for a whole nearly 8 minutes, thank you, and enjoy. This is a beautiful time of the year. It's a time for giving, it's a time for celebrating, and you come and work with me, we get to celebrate all year round. You've got it. You can do it.